nuts, pineapple smells. Grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut shells. Oh yeah, coconut shells. Oh yeah. June is the blue. It's nowhere to be found. Yeah, those Junes can never be. It's not in gravity. Nigga, see you can see it's your TV screen. June is the bird. If you got the facts, got it straight. You think but when it all cracks. Wow, no pin. You can touch the world on it. Wow, the only June that you can remember is in the hub. That's got the same enemy to find out what's need the cover up. The one can speak without the truth. So let's get together, see what we can cover. One that defines your world if you choose it. Wow. One that shall lead us to your way through. This world peanuts, pineapple smells, grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut shells. Oh yeah.
And that's it. Oh, we got a bit of bonus. A little bit of bonus. Walnuts, peanuts there. Very good. What is this in my recommended? Persona 4 Vision. Is there a live version? What the fuck? Hang on. I'm curious. Oh, do I watch this, chat? I don't want to get DMCA'd. There's a live version of this. Oh my god, it's very Japan. I'll put the link in chat. You can have a watch. I don't think I'm going to watch it because I'm scared about DMCA. There's a live version. No, it's properly performed, Joel. It's like completely performed live. Like the intro sequence is live. Hopefully that's the right link. Hopefully it's nothing too Monk-esque. Anyway, Persona. We got to a pretty crucial part from what I remember Joel saying. Well, we ended a bit early just so we wouldn't overlap into what was coming up. To do festival each year. Oh, okay. That'd be it. Oh, okay. It's a stage performance they do. Oh, yeah. Okay. Very good. Right. Crucial plot time. Let's do it. Very good. We're getting there. Wait, is it day? Okay, no, it's the evening. If I had to hit the proper turning point in the game, no joke. Right. We are how many hours in? 76 hours in. We're only just hitting the turning point. Very good. Game of the year. Right, Warhammer nerd. Let's be a Warhammer nerd. Nothing wrong with being a Warhammer nerd, by the way. Wait, what? Can we not be a Warhammer nerd? Bruh, we can't be a Warhammer nerd anymore. That's kind of annoying. You need to get new... Oh, we need to get the models. Oh, okay. We need to get our space marines. See, I know Warhammer. It definitely hasn't been 10 years since I last touched it. No. Oh yeah, we had the finals first, that's right. Sorry, school. Okay, I'm gonna need carrying here. As always, Joel. I mean, it's what we've been doing the whole game anyway, but...
Yo!
What about the weird fucking standoff music? Right, we'll do the usual thing, Joel, of I want to try and guess myself first. And then, of course, I won't click them I mean, does it matter we've got, like... Does something special happen if we get every single exam completely right? Or is it literally just for the achievement? Nope. Oh, okay. Maybe I do it then? I don't know. Right, we'll do this as it's a late game. And we've already got the chief for it. I'm gonna try and do it independently, that's right. Who would have thought? I'll try and do it on my own. That's a big monkeress. They're all gonna be wrong, Joel. Every single one of them. Do anything like that before. I'm gonna start today, but seriously, yeah, I guess I'm worried too. All of this, everything going on right now with this fog is very, like, it feels very, like, relatable all of a sudden. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, not that that's a good thing, but, like, considering current circumstances, it's kind of weird. What do you think is going to happen? I think we spoke about it yesterday, but I still think it's quite likely that the TV dimension and this dimension are merging, and that guy was trying to warn us that that was going to happen. Something like that. I think that's going to be what happens. Where does French food stem from? Shit. I think it's Italian? Okay, we're going to do it completely independently. Let's go. Italian. Let me know in chat if I've done the right one after the fact, Joel, I guess. What does the figure in figure skating refer to? That was right, okay. And that one made sense, because I think they're quite... well, they're kind of similar anyway. Is it geometric shape? Is that all the human body? I don't think it's that one. But then human body could be referred to like action figure. So like an action figure looks like a person, a figure of a person. It's probably gonna be the bottom one because I'm fucking prepared. I'm gonna go with the human body. Uh-oh. That was a monkeress. Wrong. There it is in chat. Wrong. What one was it? Was it geometric shape? Or was it the bottom one that I didn't think was it? Yeah, it was geometric, okay. Who was buried? We had this one recently. It was Kahufu, or however the fuck you say that. I remember that one. We also had that one recently. It's an Atlas West featuring Adachi. Very good. There we go, bam, we got that day done. Very good. Over his student talking. Again? This is like... it's... as I said, it's very weird how relatable all of this suddenly is. You think that's why it got a PC release in 2020? Plus the fact you're approaching December, very true. It's Bridal, I think, was right. Yeah. Kind of bird, oh shit. I think I guessed here. I think I guessed an eagle, but it's probably like a cuckoo, maybe? We're in for COVID Christmas, oh you better believe it. It was either a crow or a cuckoo. I'm gonna go with the cuckoo. Hey, we got it right. Surprisingly, doing okay. We're doing alright. Which country? It doesn't. We remember that one because Dave's a Papega and thought it might have been owned by England or Australia. We remember. We know that one. This one we also did recently. It wasn't the sequence of difference, which is what I thought it was. I think it's the broccoli looking motherfucker. There we go, we got it. We got it. Someone said that. Oh. Yeah, I am kind of right. Is the town gonna get sucked in? What? Find out more in 5 minutes. Interesting, so the whole town is going... Oh, sorry, is going under. Oh, I don't remember this. I don't think it was Nubian. I think we got that wrong, right? Shit, I don't think it was Sahara. It's one of the bottom two, I think. I'll go in and however you say that one. Okay, good, good. And I think a mochi was that, right? Because mochi means cake. Good job, only one. I know, right? Who would have thought?
Man, this fog just won't quit.
Actual plot.
The weather report said it might start snowing soon. But what's going to happen if it snows with all this fog?
It'll be White Christmas. That's right.
Whoa! Where'd you guys come from?
Wow, that's quite a crowd you got there.
We ran into each other back there, so we came together. The fog's so thick that sometimes you can't see your nose in front of your face, so everyone's forming groups now.
It's definitely been weird lately. It's so cold, too.
Visibility's so bad it's scary. Can I stick close to you, Senpai?
Wonka, is this where they find out I've been cheating? What was I gonna say? I 100% guarantee we're gonna have a realization in a minute where if we put on those sunglasses now, or the glasses now, it's like, oh shit, these work in the real world too. Ain't that a cool thing? It'll probably be some shit like that. Did I just call it?
This girl never changes.
How the fuck did you know? I mean, it's kind of... Joel, it's kind of yellow looking. It looks like the fucking... It looks like the kind of ambience that we saw in the piss dimension before we put the sunglasses on.
It really is hard to see anything in this, though. It's just like on the other side.
There we go, see? Did I actually just call what this whole scene was? Oh my god.
Guys, put on your glasses!
Oh my lord, okay, I promise you. I actually promise you I didn't look into this at all. I didn't, I promise. This is the most predictable game, to be fair, I say.
Whoa, it's all clear.
Is it gonna be like a message of like technology's taking over and it's like ruining the... There's probably some like big message in the end of like this rural place is getting ruined by tech. I feel like that might be the overarching thing though. There's no political message in this. Interesting.
What the hell's going on?
These glasses are meant to help us see through the fog in the other world. But putting that aside, no glasses would improve one's visibility in a fog under normal circumstances.
Just checking the audio was all the way up.
Then, could the fog from over there be leaking into our world? Huh? Well, you guys think that's it? I was kind of expecting you to ignore it as Chie being random again. It's just a thought.
Someone smashed a TV, simple. I just want to point something out real quick. Our friendly neighborhood pervo hasn't been here for like the last stream. I only just noticed that. Is Teddy gonna be the reason? Is Teddy, has he turned on us?
Today's the last day of exams, right? Let's get them over with so we can meet up at the special headquarters after school.
Wow, we haven't used that name in a while.
Zoinks gang, let's split up and search for clues in the fog TM. Cool, so we got one wrong. That's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. And even then I was 50-50 on if I got the right one or not for that one. Did you see what?
Here's a story about the fog.
Did you see what that said? I didn't. I just assumed it said, "Would you like to save?" Could you? Oh, did it actually say that shit? Sometimes I get a bit trigger happy. For anyone that's wondering, it said there will be a dramatic turns in the story from this point.
Some specialists are raising concerns that this fog may consist of harmful substances. More and more citizens are calling for an investigation into the cause of the fog and the facts about it. Though the government has begun its preliminary investigation, many feel that the causes will be hard to pinpoint. Is this fog really dangerous?
You hardly ever see people walking around town anymore. Or here either.
Everyone's too scared of the fog now to go outdoors much.
It does seem a lot like the fog on the other side.
Where have you been, mister?
But beyond that, I'm clueless.
There's another item of note here. A summary of Namatame's career with details about the case.
The king is back? I don't know about that.
The suspect was having an affair with the first victim. It seems she was killed due to relationship troubles. Also in April, Miss Saki Konishi's body was discovered. The police are looking into a motive for the murder. In July, a boy living in Inaba performed a copycat murder. The boy was initially thought to be the culprit behind all the killings, but later suspicion was thrown upon Namatame. Last month, the suspect attempted to kidnap a 7-year-old girl of Inaba, resulting in his arrest. It seems Namatame is still confined to his hospital bed, so further interrogation has yet to commence.
So it's finally over. A lot of stuff's happened. But all that's left is for the police to build a case for Namatame, right?
Sorry, are you... Yosuke, my completely oblivious fucking friend. Are you unaware of the fog problem? Is this something you're just not going to take into account? I mean, I know that we're done with this kinda, but...
I'm sure your uncle can.
I guess the Jima can
The stuff he
pull the
was saying was
strings,
so
but...
obviously nuts. If he says anything about the TV world, he might be considered mentally unstable.
He's also in the hospital at the moment, and has been in a car crash, so they probably would.
Also, I heard
Say
before that
that.
if the police don't have enough hard evidence, it's difficult to build a case.
Yeah, that too. Just say Adachi did it, that's enough.
Yes, there are many such cases and culprits. It's the eternal conundrum for crime investigators.
So even if they're caught, the law can't do shit?
It's a possibility.
Hell's up with that! We all know he did it. You can't just let a maniac who thinks he's saving people by killing them run wild on the streets.
They better not dismiss something this serious because of some mental issues. Saki-senpai.
Aw.
No, not just her, or that announcer. Even King Moron is his fault.
Walking moron. Mr.
Word for
Overbite.
what he did, nobody would have tried a copycat killing. It's his fault Nanako-chan's in the hospital right now, too.
What's the matter?
A Kotatsu?
Oh, then why don't we go check them out right now? I know Nanako-chan would be psyched if she came home and found a new Kotatsu.
This is a very strange change of pace, for sure.
Dude, why didn't you tell me sooner? The winter season's coming up and we just got a bunch of them in stock.
The winter season? Are we gonna go into Junez and
Alright, off to the housewares section for Nanako-chan!
Wizard's gonna be playing over the radio? Or Bit of the Darkness, or any of the other well-known, well-established Christmas one-hit
If we're getting
wonders?
a Kotatsu, we better get some oranges to complete the set.
It's a cliche because it's true, damn it.
The best compliment to a kotatsu would be a heated rug.
Dude, that much juice would kill the breaker the moment you tried to microwave something. Oh yeah, you've never used a kotatsu before, huh, Ted? It's nice and toasty.
Ed, Monk S.
Can I still stay here?
Oh, is it gonna be because Teddy's here that it's coming out into our world? Is that gonna be a thing?
You kept your promise to me, so I should be going back. But I don't want to go until Nana-chan gets better.
Of course you can stay. How many times do we have to say this before it gets through to you?
Nanako-chan would be sad if you weren't there when she wakes up.
But I couldn't save Nana-chan.
Don't be silly. We saved her together.
We caught the killer, man. We couldn't have done that without you.
Teddy, you shouldn't talk that way when Nanako-chan is still fighting.
You guys.
Monka S? Sure.
Sensei, I'm so touched.
We're not letting him into the house, that's for sure.
I'll stay by your side until Nana-chan comes home, Sensei.
Oh, that's right. There's no one but you at your place.
Right, sorry about that.
Hey, why don't we pick out a Christmas present for Nanako-chan while we're at it?
Oh, that's a great idea. I'm sure she'll be out of the hospital by then.
Alright, but none of this charge it to Yosuke stuff this time. Seriously. We're clear on this, right?
Oh, come on. Why would we do something like that?
Poor Yosuke.
Dude, the clothes you got for this guy? I almost pissed my pants when I saw the receipt. How many days do you think I had to work to pay that off?
Well, I can't help it if Juness overcharges for things.
Ugh. Well, I guess you gotta expect that. It's not like Chie-san's ever had the occasion to help a guy shop before.
What? What did you just say?
Uh-oh.
Come on, baby. Don't fight over me.
No, none of that.
Stay out of this!
Excellent. There it is, the laughing fit.
Let's leave them be and think of a present for Nanako-chan on our own.
I know, right? Let him believe that. Let him believe that, Joel.
But what would a girl her age want?
What do you think Nanako-chan would appreciate most?
Definitely a video game. Jack Frost. We could bring back our boy Jack Frost. Who would have thought? You kind of like. Sorry, she kind of like Rosette though, right? I'm torn between these two. Wait, hang on. First of all, there's a Rosette doll. What the hell? I'm kind of scared by that. We're gonna go with the Jack Frost doll.
Yeah,
He's an idol. I know that, Joel, but
she's the best. A plush doll's the way to go.
I agree. I think Jack Frost looks
Alright,
better.
as soon as Nanako-chan's out of the hospital, we'll have a party at your place.
Yes! And we'll bake the cake!
Oh no. Welcome back to Atlas stating that women can't cook.
Of course! Let's make it a cake to remember.
Oh no, you're not! Are you trying to send Nanako-chan back to the hospital?
Hello, this is Adachi. I want you to stay calm and listen to me, okay? Nanako-chan's condition suddenly got worse.
Oh no.
The doctor wants you to come to the hospital immediately. We'll be waiting.
Oh shit.
Come on, let's go!
Does everyone have to come? I mean, I know they're all worried, but...
Doctor, this fog is poisonous, isn't it? Isn't it filled with viruses? They said so on TV. Isn't there a vaccine or something for it?
This line is very, very 2020. How relevant, I know.
Calm down, please. That's just a rumor.
Don't tell me to calm down! You're lying! We know you have medicine for this!
Yep, that sounds about right as well.
Are you just going to stand there and watch us die?
Why would we do something like that?
What a commotion.
Real talk, anyone that works in the medical sector during this pandemic, well fucking done to you. 'Cause that must be fucking awful. Like, genuinely well done.
What the hell's that supposed to mean? Can't you see how much pain she's in?
All we can do right now is monitor her condition closely. Dojima-san, you need to return to your—
They better not kill her off, I swear to Christ.
I don't give a damn about myself. Do something about Nanako.
Dojima-san!
You think if she does die, Dojima will do what Hawkeye did? And go really, really edgy and become this, like, slimy detective?
Just save her. For God's sake, please save Nanako.
We'll do our best. I must ask you to step outside for the time being.
Very crowded. I appreciate you guys coming, but, like, there should not be this many of you here.
Nanako.
Hey, can't you do something? This all has to do with the world you came from. Can't you figure something out?
I'm thinking, but...
Damn it! Why does this have to happen to a little girl like her? Why'd it turn out like this?
Nanako-chan's gonna be okay, right?
Hey Sam, how you doing? Hope you're well.
You guys still here?
How is Dojima-san doing?
His wound's opened up again. They're treating it over in his room now.
What the hell? What the hell's happening to people?
Any luck with your investigation on Namatame?
About that. I won't mince words here. We're gonna have a hard time making these charges stick.
Kind of well, nice. Glad to hear. I'm doing okay. Yeah, I'm not bad. I'm currently on my Christmas break, so that's good. And yeah, we're getting through Persona 4.
What's that mean?
I talked with the guys at the station, and it'll be next to impossible to find him guilty in court. Especially given the reason why we took him off our list of suspects for the first case.
Oh yeah, something about him having an alibi.
Yeah, that. And the whole angle about him putting people into TVs, there's no way that'll stand up in court. No one would believe that. What the public wants is when, where, and how Namatame killed these people. And Dojima-san knows it.
Well, ain't you calm about this?
I'm just telling you the truth.
And you call yourself a cop? Huh? You want to see that stuff
Holy
so
shit.
bad? We'll show you.
It's
Hurry up and bring a
escalating.
TV here, damn it!
Monkey S.
Hey, stop!
What the?
Is Nanako-chan's family here?
Are they actually gonna do what I think they're gonna do? Oh, thank you for stopping by, Sam. No worries. You too, man. Hang in there. Stay safe.
Hurry inside. Please talk to her.
Yeah, fair play, Joel.
What the hell? What's going on?
No. Nanako-chan. Daddy.
Nanako-chan. Nanako-chan. Can you hear us? Do you understand what we're saying? Your big brother's here with you. Just hang in there. Where's Dojima-san?
We're calling for him right now.
How's Nanako?
Doctor.
Big Bro. I'm scared. Big Bro. Dad and Annie.
Nanako!
What the actual fuck?
Nanako!
I'm sorry, sir.
Damn it. Damn it!
Nana-chan.
We did everything we could, but we still couldn't figure out what caused this.
Nanako-chan.
Dojima-san, what's with that look? Huh? What's wrong, everyone? Hmm? Huh? Wait, is Nanako-chan... But then, where did Dojima-san go? His room isn't that way. Wait a sec. That's the way to...
What the fuck is happening?
Senpai! Senpai! Dojima-san might have gone after Namatame!
Oh, okay. I thought that was gonna go a lot darker. But fucking hell, that is... Yeesh, I wasn't ready for that, chat, I'll be honest. Fuck.
Adachi-san said he was admitted to this hospital!
You transported him to the same hospital? For crying out loud, he's the suspect in the case!
What are you getting mad at me for? This is the biggest hospital, and he's in no condition to be moved. In case something like this happened, the details of a suspect's hospitalization are confidential information.
Just tell us where he is already! Dojima-san's on his way, ain't he? You don't know what he's gonna do there if we don't stop him!
Kanji-kun, you don't mean...
Hold on. Just what are you guys talking about?
Cough it up! Where's his room?
Top floor in
Poor
the second
Adachi.
surgical ward. Furthest room back.
He's just doing his job, bless
There's
him.
a police guard.
But I'm sad now, chat. That was no way to start a stream. Gonna be here for like another hour yet as well. Is this where we find Teddy sacrifices himself or some shit?
I was always watching over Nana-chan, and I still couldn't save her. It happened in my world. Even though I was the only Teddy in that place, I still couldn't do anything.
Teddy's tears gonna have healing properties. We're gonna do a Harry Potter.
Let go of me. I need to speak to him.
Fuck me, he's on edge. He's actually gonna do a fucking Hawkeye.
Like we said, without permission.
Permission? Who gave them permission to kill Nanako? Tell me that, huh? The hell with you all! Why is he still alive when Nanako's dead? Give me back Nanako! Give her back! She's all I have! She's... the only one in the world. Call a doctor!
You've missed a lot, Ben.
I need to...
How are you, dude? I hope you're well.
Holy crap! Dojima-san! Quick, get him to his room. I'll go alert the doctors.
Dojima gonna die here too, what the fuck? This is gonna be very spoiler heavy, by the way, for anyone that doesn't want to play this game.
Dojima-san, was he seriously gonna...
You doing good? Yeah, no. I've spoken to you already, I know, I'm just checking.
His only daughter's dead. Nothing would have surprised me.
Dojima-san probably knew that there's little to no chance Namatame would be convicted. Damn it. He killed Senpai, and now Nanako-chan.
Oh, thank you, Ben. That means a lot.
And the bastard's gonna walk away without paying for what he did.
That's not right.
Why? Why is he the one that gets to go on living?
He's also dead. What? What's happening? He tried to jump out a window. What the fuck happened to him? Alright, Joel. No,
You have your life, and now you want your freedom too?
It's your fault that Nanako-chan's...
I didn't.
12 o'clock. Is it the Midnight Channel?
Oh.
Hey, isn't this...
I failed to save her. It's because you got in my way.
Oh.
Another Namatame?
I mean, I'm very upset that Nanako died, but I'm liking this.
How? The real one's right here and we already beat his shadow!
No. Come to think of it, Namatame never faced his other self.
Oh, that's right.
And we didn't witness his shadow returning to his body as a persona either. Perhaps that's why we're seeing this now.
What the... I failed, but it wasn't my fault. And the law can't touch me anyway.
What?
Is that what Namatame's really thinking? Then he wasn't deranged or anything. He knew what he was doing.
To hell with the law! I won't ever forgive what you did!
This... Please! Stop!
Huh? Stop what? We ain't even done anything yet. Or do you want us to do something? Something fitting for a bastard like you!
Kanji...
Do whatever you want. You hate me because the child died, don't you? I don't care either way. Living or dying makes no difference to me. But you're different. You can't do such a thing. You wouldn't dare, right? I'll continue saving people. It's my mission.
Weird.
Mission?
My God.
Please, stop.
He wants us to stop. What should we do?
What do you mean?
Excuse me?
We can't let this bastard do whatever he pleases.
Still, what are you going to do?
No way I'm gonna walk out of here doing nothing.
I understand, but...
We're not gonna... Okay, I don't think it's right to take it out. I know, like, he technically... I don't know. Even then, I don't know.
This must be a luxury suite. Most hospital wards don't have such large televisions.
Is that a clue in and of itself?
Why, with something like this in the room, this man could escape at any time.
Interesting.
Although once he enters, he may find there's no way out.
Wait a second. You don't mean... Are you... serious?
You just gonna turn your back and walk away?
That's... but...
What's gotten into you guys? This is crazy! How can we do something like that?
Chie! Everyone, listen to me. If we're gonna do this, now is our only shot. We won't get a second chance. At this rate, the guy's gonna get off the hook, and he'll go around saving people again. You just heard what this bastard's really thinking. If that happens, it'll be just like Nanako-chan and Senpai. Who knows how many innocent people will die this time? I can't let something like that go. Someone close to me died. Her killer can't be convicted. And now I'm gonna let the same thing happen again? There's no way I can do that! It's just wrong, isn't it?
Wow, Yosuke actually doing something, chat. Who would have thought?
Yosuke!
All we have to do is push him inside the TV. That's it. We do that one thing, and this is all over.
Okay, so not hurting him. Okay.
Just push him inside?
Is this gonna be a moral thing of like, we either fucking sacrifice him to the piss dimension, or... Actually, I don't know. We'll see.
If any of you want no part in this, just leave the room. I'm not gonna force you to stay. As for me, nothing could make me forgive this bastard. But before we do this, I want to hear what you think.
Of course. Protagonist number 1, what do you think?
What do you want to do, leader?
Don't pin this responsibility on me, you fuck. Right. Although I can kind of agree with what Yosuke is saying, the morals behind it are very questionable. I'm kind of conflicted by this, to be honest. I think... I don't think I can do it. Because although... he did what he did. I don't know, it's very difficult. I don't think the right move is to then make someone else suffer. I don't know, maybe I'm not reading it correctly, but I think that's...
What? Are you saying you forgive this bastard?
I don't forgive him, but...
I thought you'd feel the same way we do, Senpai.
I think I might have misread what I was picking, I'll be honest. I'll see how this plays out. I might reload. Okay, wow, I really didn't expect that. I was trying not to look at chat. You're
gonna let this go? Did you see what happened to Nanako-chan?
I agree, I don't know. Maybe I was overlooking it.
Just think about this. Are you sure about that?
Oh, I have a second chance. Excellent. Right. In that case, we're gonna fucking push him in. You gotta give him a little bit of hope. A little bit of hope there, chat. That's all it was. That's all it was. It was to give him an inkling of hope. But no. Actually, what we're gonna do is gonna yeet him into the TV. Fucking do it. Right. I'm part of the whole thing of, like, it isn't completely his fault. But at the same time... maybe I'm just misreading this completely. Right. Can I get an understanding of something? This guy seems completely oblivious to what's actually happening. I feel bad for him from that point of view. But at the same time, of course, he's, like, fully responsible to, like, everything else that's happened. So, I don't know, maybe I'm just, like... I don't know. We'll push him in.
Yeah. We'll end this here and now.
Wait a second!
Here we go, this is where I changed my mind again.
Do you really understand what you're about to do?
Oh my god, it's too late, what do you mean?
It's the exact same thing Namatame's been doing!
Oh shit.
I hate the guy too, but you really want to go that far?
That decision is final,
Is to do?
I do agree with this though. The whole revenge thing is very fucked.
But if we don't do anything, he might... I don't know anymore.
Are you sure about this?
Don't play with me like this game. Is this gonna keep happening? Are we gonna keep getting these? Right, okay, I'm gonna... Give me a second. Right, that's them saying that has painted the picture a lot more, actually. For some reason in my mind I was like, yeah, we'll just... Quick job, easy peasy. But the fact that Yosuke is almost completely willing to kill this man is a bit morally questionable. I know that he will then just do the same, but surely the better solution would be not to just kill the guy, it would be to take him into the Piss Dimension with us, kill the boss again, if that's an option, and then get him to admit his true self. I don't know. Maybe? Stops asking you eventually. But you know what? I'm gonna go with what I initially said. I know I'm like backpedaling constantly. I do think it's morally not correct to do. It's a bit fucked just to kill him off. And then we are sort of doing exactly what he was doing. It is, yeah, no, I agree, Ben. It is a bit far to kill him off, but I know the moral thing here is that he's the reason why our family member has died. I understand that completely. But I don't think serving justice and killing the guy because of it is the right thing to do. So, I know it's backpedaling, again, but
Thank goodness. I knew you'd say so.
I'm gonna side with the weird haram that I've formed.
How the hell can you be so half-assed
The
about
game
this?
wants you to backpedal. Yeah, it makes sense for it to do that.
Are you okay with what this bastard did?
They're getting each character to chip in with like them yelling at you, saying, making you try and reconsider. I think I'm gonna stick with my choice now.
But can you look me in the eye and say you're okay with doing the same thing this guy did?
I agree with Chie. I think the way she put it is pretty solid. Like, we basically turn into the monsters as soon as we start doing what he did.
It's just like how you feel right now. That you can't turn your back and do nothing. We're not gonna sit back and watch while our friend becomes a murderer, you moron!
To kill someone because they killed someone first.
Yeah, I agree with this completely.
Decide on something that's serious.
Yeah.
But still, if you have it in you to be this angry for someone who was close to you, then you mustn't kill. That's something you can never take back.
So we leave it to the cops? You trust them to handle it?
Yeah, it's something like that, Ben, but then wouldn't he die anyway? That would be on our conscience, I guess. He'd die in the Piss Dimension. I guess we wouldn't be doing it then. I think that's what they're implying as well. But I don't know, I don't think that's morally correct either. I think he should have to face some kind of punishment for what he's done. And that should be all. Or we find a way to actually deal with the other version of him and then lock this guy up for good. Is probably
Even if
what
we
we
can't
should do.
trust them, from here on is no longer our battle. It's Dojima-san and his fellow officers' fight to convict the suspect. Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm proud that I could protect this town with you all. That's why I don't want to make this terrible situation even worse by
Yeah,
doing
I agree with what
this.
Rize and Chie have said especially, and a little bit of what Yukiko said where I think it's not... There's a weird distinction between justice and murder to an extent. Or I guess revenge might be better than murder. Justice is like, you want to see people pay for their actions, but murder in reality, or like revenge, is almost just as bad as what they were doing. I think it's better for them to
I want to keep going to school with
suffer
you all,
alternative consequences.
and make more memories with my friends.
Yeah, exactly. It also jeopardizes everything if it's on your conscience that you yeeted some guy into a TV because of shit he's done to other people. I know he's a bastard. I'm completely with you on that. You shouldn't be doing that.
I want one of those memories to be of us.
Yeah,
killing
exactly,
someone.
exactly. I agree with this.
What if there's another crime? We can still save people, like we always have. Nothing has happened yet. Then why assume that our future will be filled with misfortune?
Nothing's happened yet. Our future hasn't been decided. Let's go back to Nanako-chan's room.
Okay. We're probably going to end up coming back, or he's going to leave or something. There we go. Thoughts, Joel? Yosuke's one scary guy. What did you pick, Joel, out of curiosity? Did you do the TV eat? Did you eat him in the TV, Joel? Did you kill an... well, he's not innocent, but did you kill the man? I did pretty much what you did. Oh, okay, so you backpedaled. You were like... So you started off being like, no, that's bad. Then you had somebody tell you, what do you mean, this guy did something terrible? And then you had somebody tell you again, don't do that. Wanted to push him but backpedaled. Yeah, I think that's what the game wants you to do, though. I think you're 100% right with what you're saying.
Nanako-chan came around.
Wait, what?
Huh? What did you just say?
Wait, what? Is that how that works? I thought her pulse stopped.
Nanako-chan's alive?
Atlas would never kill a child off? I guess so.
Are you serious?
We would have yeeted him out the window if I could. That's still murder though, Ben, isn't it?
It's very rare to be resuscitated after one's heart and lungs fail, but it does happen.
They did that very well for suspense. I will give them that. The whole, like, you have Nanako who's just died, and then you go to confront the guy in the room, and you have the option to kill him because of Nanako dying. I'm interested, if you chose to murder him, and then Nanako comes round, what would that do? Or does she not even come round if you kill him? Maybe that's the thing. Maybe the game rewards you for not murdering someone by having Nanako live. Maybe? Am I overthinking this? You are dead right, Dave. So she lives if... Right, so she lives if you don't be a prick, but she doesn't... But she's just dead if you kill him. Got ya?
But until I know why she collapsed in the first place, I can't say for sure how well she'll recover from here on. Still, Nanako-chan's a fighter, and she's trying desperately to stay alive.
So this isn't a joke? You're actually telling the truth?
Nanako-chan. Oh my god.
Oh, that's a very good point. Where is Teddy? I forgot about our friendly neighborhood pervo.
This is amazing!
Teddy did a heal.
Miracles do happen. I'm so glad.
Yeah, I think Teddy's been up to something.
I didn't know what I was gonna do.
Did he do the possess? I hope not. I feel like there might have been some sacrificial thing going on.
Come on. Stop crying, you two.
Wait a second, where's Teddy?
Yeah, here we go.
I noticed he didn't come with us when we went to Namatame's room.
You're right. That's weird. I figured he wouldn't move from Nanako-chan's side.
Teddy, where did you go?
Oh no.
I'm going back to my own world.
Oh, so it is about Teddy being here too long.
It's not easy to live there now, but it's my reality.
Oh, I feel bad for him.
I'm really, really thankful for everything all of you did for me.
I know he's a bit weird, chat. He's a bit of a pervo, but...
Well, goodbye.
Oh. And so time passed, what the fuck? There it is, we skipped the game. Are we finishing the game soon? We haven't got much left in game time, right? There's the main character, he's an old man.
And now, a story on the serial kidnapping and murder case that shook the town of Inaba. Defendant Taro Namatame has confessed to committing the multiple kidnappings that previously seemed irrelevant. However, he continues to flatly deny his involvement in the first two murders. Namatame also maintains his strange insistence that he, quote, placed them inside the TV to save them.
Very good.
With so much unknown regarding his motives and methods, many are hoping his trial will shed some light on these mysteries. Up next is our fog forecast for today.
Fog is still covering the town, but it should soften somewhat this week with the coming of spring. Today and tomorrow, we'll see fairly light amounts of fog as usual. Saturation from then on is still to be determined. If you have travel plans, please be mindful of visibility conditions.
Here he is.
It's almost time for your train. You ready to go?
Oh no. Where are we? Oh wait. For a second I was like, wait, we're going home?
Too bad Nanako couldn't leave the hospital in time to say goodbye.
Oh no, she's still there.
More time and maybe she could have come outside. Feel free to come visit any time, okay? And say hi to your parents for me.
Are we going back to visit? Or is this a...
There's nothing more I can do for this case. I might end up testifying in
Wait, are we
court,
going
but
back?
Otherwise, I'll just be observing to see how things play
Oh
out.
no.
I don't imagine he'll get that harsh of a sentence given the evidence, or lack thereof. Hey, mind if I ask you something? It's only been a year since you got here, but a lot's happened since then. What do you think about your time here? Are you satisfied with the things you did, the choices you made?
Did we not... Have we not... Wait, can we not... Are we done? I have my regrets. I spent way too long with the hospital lady, that's a regret. Oh, we didn't finish the Yosuke thing. I hope we come back. Move in with the Jima. I kind of...
I see. To be honest, I'm still wondering if I really made the best choices. Well, we should get going. Your friends are probably waiting at the station. Come on.
We're not coming up to the end, are we?
Hey. Thanks.
You said we have like 10 more streams, right? There's no way I'm overthinking this. We haven't had the snow... No, I'm being stupid. We haven't had the snow stuff yet at all. Better not roll credits, I swear to Christ. Don't do it.
You really are leaving us. You know, it was overdue quick.
It's going to get boring without you around, Senpai.
You will visit, won't you?
We'll come immediately if anything happens on your end. Be sure to take good care of yourself.
Take care. Keep in touch, okay? I'll reserve a room for you at the Amagi Inn the next time you come.
Well, I'll see ya. You really helped us out with lots of stuff. Thanks, partner.
That's it. Not gonna say goodbye. Aw. Bye bye, people. Roll credits, question mark? That doesn't seem right. We're gonna go back and all of them are gonna be... Oh, hang on. What? 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 No. Did we get a bad ending, Joel? That's a bad ending. What the fuck? What do you mean that's a bad ending? Wait, what do you mean? There are multiple endings? Just go back and try again. How far back do we have to go back, Joel? Go back to the moral choice part. Are we meant to yeet him in the TV? No. Wait, maybe? Or is there a certain order to that conversation we are meant to do? Can I skip? Sorry, all these people. I'd like to... What's the skip button again? Fuck, what? Do I have to... I think I've got to sit through this. I don't want to give away anything. Okay, no, that's fair enough, Joel. Interesting. Okay, so... When would it have saved last? It saved just before we went to the hospital, right? So I kind of skip ahead to all of the moral choices. It may want Alt F4, okay. That was a bad ending, what the hell? I wasn't expecting there to be bad endings unless we failed the piss dimension. A 7, interesting. I'm depressed now I've seen that. Actually upset. I got that ending too, first time I got ya. Okay. This one? Hope it's this one. Apparently there is...
Here's a story about the... Some specialists are raising concerns that...
Here we go, alright. So we've already done all of this for context. Okay, I'm gonna do it this time, so we're gonna try and yeet him in the TV. I don't agree with that option personally, but I think that's the other way we can go about it. Question mark. Yeah, it would make more sense for them to do that, wouldn't it? I don't need to be making certain choices for these bits though, do I? It's literally just for in the TV area. It's another Tommy, but okay, yeah, fine. This summarizes basically everything that happened then. I think you joined just after all of this happened, so... Oh, there's so much to skip though. We're gonna have to do this a few times. Don't spoil it, Ben, say nothing. So Teddy's there. Okay, I'm gonna try just eating him into the TV straight away this time. This is all the stuff about that. What if I do wait a second here? Maybe I shouldn't be on fast forward for this bit. Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Something we don't know. What don't we know?
You're on the right track. Because just leaving him... Yeah, okay. I probably should have seen this option to begin with. But... killing him's a definite no. And the other option makes more sense to me. But I feel like there's more to it. Because we sort of just left the town in fog, right? That isn't right. I don't think we know his true feelings. I think I might have been onto something. He seems oblivious to what he's actually done. So does that mean the shadow version of Thingy was able to come out of the TV himself or something like that? Maybe that's the bit I'm not quite sure about. His true feelings are...
True feelings on TV.
But he's not saying that. The thing is, he would be doing these actions and saying those things if that was him, Yosuke Papega.
What didn't you understand?
Why, yeah, why is he scared?
I don't know. Either he's begging for his life or he freaked out from seeing his other self face to face. Who gives a damn? That's not what's important right now.
Yosuke is the murderer. I'm saying it now.
Why are you so cold about this? Nanako-chan is dead, for God's sake!
She's not. We went through another timeline and she actually survived, thank you.
I don't understand you.
This made me hate Yosuke, honestly. He's a very weird character, isn't he? It's a very weird, like, sudden motive just to be willing to kill the guy.
I didn't think we'd end up like this. I mean, I thought we were all on the same page.
How the hell can you be so half-assed about this? Are you okay with what this bastard did?
Of course we're not! But can you look me in the eye and say you're okay with doing the same thing this guy did? It's just like how you feel right now. That you can't turn your back and do nothing. We're not gonna sit back and watch while our friend becomes a murderer, you moron!
Yeah, I agree with that.
Kill someone because they killed someone first. I can't decide on something that serious. But still, if you have it in you to be this...
I think we've heard all of this before, haven't we?
So we leave it to the cops? You trust them to handle it?
Even if we can't trust them, from here on is no longer our battle.
Yeah, I've heard
It's
this.
Dojima's.
I'm proud that I could protect. That's what. Nothing.
Nothing's happened yet. Our future hasn't been decided. Let's go back to Nanako-chan's room.
Can I give you a hint? Go ahead. Have we already failed it?
Oh, there they are.
Was I meant to pick a different option there? You got the first 3 right and the 4th wrong. Okay.
Nanako-chan came.
So does that mean we're literally gonna get the same ending again? Yeah, same ending. Okay. Out of curiosity, I want to see what happens if we throw him in the TV. Is that alright? I might do that quickly. Alright. Let's Alt F4, chat. I'm gonna do the T. It's really interesting. Okay, I want to see. We'll do that. And then we'll do the actual ending, and then we'll probably wrap up. I think we'll have enough. Well, I say that. The actual ending is probably going to take a lot longer, right? I assume it's not literally just going to be a cutscene and a moral choice. And there'll probably be more game afterwards as well. I hope. The true ending is a while off, okay.
Hey, here.
I was going to say, because we didn't even finish Rize's social link, we didn't finish Yosuke's. We didn't finish Teddy's, technically. What did I miss? We got 3 of the 4 choices right, Ben. So I didn't quite get there. So we had to reload again. But we're going to see what happens if we throw him in the TV first. And then we're going to try and do the actual ending. Joel, how do you get the other endings out of curiosity? Is it failing the dungeons? There are 7 total, right? Me Google because me bored. Alright, just don't say anything, Ben, please. I can't say okay, that's fair enough, Joel. Fair enough. All I will say is this is a very lengthy process to get different endings, so...
Doctor.
I was gonna say, Joel, maybe tell me what I need to say for the actual ending. There's only one true ending though, right? There's not like multiple good endings. I can do that. Yeah. There are 6 sets of choices you have. 6 correct, okay.
Senpai! Senpai!
What's up then? They're giving Horizon Zero Dawn for free.
Let go of me.
Like we said.
Fucking hell. I really don't like the Epic launcher, but hearing about this thing that you've telling me about, Ben, they're giving like loads of AAA games out for free, like Borderlands 2, sorry, Borderlands 3 even. A bunch of other really big ones as well. Sent the link to it. I might have to get the. I might get the Epic Launcher just so I can redeem those. But then I probably will uninstall it again and save it for a rainy day. Right. We're gonna push the bastard in.
Yeah. We'll end this here and now.
I don't agree with this one.
Wait a second!
But I want to see what happens.
Do you really I hate the guy too!
Is getting revenge? But if we
Are you really mean it?
What about you guys? Remember, there's no need to stay if you don't want to.
I'll stay. Me too. I won't be the only one to walk out on this. I'd only suffer more that way. If this is what we've decided, I'll stick with it to the end.
Fucking hell, this is dark.
Me too. No matter how we end it, I want to witness it.
Do we all become the murderers and then we all get arrested? I'm kind of scared to see what happens.
Nanako-chan.
Yeah, I was
Avenged
right.
you, Nanako-chan. But I guess you wouldn't be too happy about that.
By far the
You're
worst
such
ending.
a kind girl. Hey, where's Teddy? Did he go home?
I'm going back to my own world. It's not easy to live there now, but it's my reality.
Is this note the same?
I'm really, really thankful for everything all of you did for me. Well, goodbye.
Maybe. Oh, did they do that in the anime, Joel? Very morally incorrect of them. Does this one end the same where it's just we get sent off on a train? Seems that Nanako stays dead. Interesting.
And now, police rule, however, it seems that though this case has come to an official end, many of its mysteries will remain forever unsolved.
Oh, I probably shouldn't have skipped that. That was all new. Sorry.
And now, a story on the serial kidnapping and murder case that shook the town of Inaba. Police have released the identity of the suspect, who was confirmed dead after escaping the hospital as Taro Namatame. Ruling his death a suicide, the police have closed their investigation. However, police have yet to announce the cause of death for either the victims or the suspect himself. Several criminologists have raised questions over how his alleged crimes were committed. It seems that though this case has come to an official end, many of its mysteries... Up next is our fog forecast for today.
Fog is still covering the town, but it should soften somewhat this week with the coming of spring. Today and tomorrow we'll see fairly light amounts of fog as usual. Saturation from if you
It's almost time for your train. Are you ready to go? Starting tomorrow, I'll be all by myself in this house.
Aww.
Feel free to come visit any time, okay? And say hi to your parents for me. Hey, if there was evil in the world that had to be dealt with, but no one would step up to see justice done, it might fall to the closest person at hand to bear the burden of punishing them, don't you think?
Damn, these are... I like it's a different thing he asks you at the end.
Maybe so. Huh. Well, we should get going. Your friends are probably waiting at the station. Come on.
Alright, same cutscene, but Nanako's dead. Cool.
Hey. Thanks.
I see, but does Dejima like this choice? That's an interesting one. Seemed to approve. I think he knew that we did it to an extent though, right?
You really are leaving
Sort
us.
of got like the subtle impression he knew.
No.
Right, hopefully... Anyway. He keeps saying that I'm playing and not playing Persona 4, so maybe I should go invisible so people don't start hating. Why is Dave playing a weeb game, lol? Right, let's do it properly this time. So the other endings come later, I assume, Joel, for ways for it to end. Yeah. I'm just gonna pick the top option for all of these now. It doesn't seem to matter by the looks of it regardless, so... The first hurdle, yeah. So this is one of the endings. We've had the other ending. Sorry, we've had like a very bad ending, I'd say. I don't know about that, Ben, but thank you. Might be a safe call, Joel, yeah. So the first option is the bottom one. I know that much, and then I don't know what the next three are. Even though I picked apparently like 2 of the other ones correctly. I can't remember what I picked until I see them, I guess. Oh, I see. So it basically fails you as soon as you get one of them wrong. Got ya. And it plays all the stuff you've heard before. Okay, right, got ya, got ya. Interesting. Are there any other endings I can get from this angle, Joel? Or is it literally like, you throw them in the TV, you don't get the right combination, or you do get the right combination? Is that it? Just those for now, okay. Right, here we go.
We don't have time to wait. If we don't do this now, the cops will come back. What are you trying to say?
You should start paying Joel for his assistance. Wonka S? Don't, oi. Right. Maybe.
Something we don't know. What don't we know?
This is ridiculously specific though. I feel like it's... The annoying part about this, I'll be honest, is how long it takes to get to this point again. So it will almost instantly incentivize people to use guides and cheat to get the best ending possible. You know what I mean? It's like... If there was a save point just before this, then I can understand people being willing to try out all the options until they get it to work. The fact it's so, like, long and tedious to get to this point again is a bit annoying, but none of the other games have choice trees like this. Interesting, okay. His true feelings.
The guy's true feelings on TV. What didn't you understand?
And now it's something that's bothering me.
Well, what is it? I already told you there's no time to waste. Are you even getting at something here, or are you just stalling?
We're missing something again, really?
Missing? Like what exactly? Damn it, I've heard enough of this bullshit. Give me a straight answer. Are we doing this or not? That's all I give a damn about right now.
He's right. Let's all calm down for a second.
I'm perfectly calm.
Hey, what did you mean by we're missing something?
What's there to miss with a sick bastard like him?
Hey, let's all take a deep breath. After what happened to Nanako-chan and seeing Dojima-san, we're not thinking straight right now.
Fine.
You're right. We should calm down and think rationally about this. I realize now that we've heard almost nothing from Namatame's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
There's no denying that this man brought great harm to Nanako-chan.
This is the big reason why I felt... I don't know, like, this guy doesn't seem to know what he's doing here.
But other than that point, the rest comes from our assumptions based on watching the Midnight Channel a moment ago. I won't deny that we were blinded by the heat of the moment, trying to impute all responsibility to him rashly.
But... yeah, the guy's not saying anything. Whatever reason he had, there's no doubt about the fact that he'd been throwing people inside the TV. It was him who put Senpai through that misery. How can we possibly understand someone who says killing people is the same as saving them?
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things.
Okay, I'm trying to think about this. Saving. I think he's been convinced that he's trying to save people. This guy. And he's being threatened potentially. Maybe I'm overthinking that actually. I feel like he's feeling obliged to work because the shadow version of him can't leave the TV. I think that's pretty certain. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's a factor. This guy has to be either intimidated or like in some way infatuated with the TV to be willing to cooperate with the TV version of him. Okay, I'm glad to see where this goes, I think.
Truthfully, not all the hitches that were nagging at me have been answered yet. We'll have to see what he can tell us about them. Though it appears he's in no condition to do so at the moment.
True. Dealing with him right now might not solve all the things that are bothering us. Damn it. But you better remember this. I'll do everything I can to stop him from repeating what he's done. Anytime, anywhere, anything.
Fucking hell. Can we kill Yosuke instead?
Jeez, how the hell can you stay so calm, man? Then again, that's why you're our leader.
Imagine if Yosuke was the leader. It'd be like Mad Max. We'd be fucking murdering everyone.
Alright, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves. Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it.
Thank you.
I skipped then, I shouldn't have done.
I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
We all know how you feel, Yosuke. Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right. Together.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. And thanks.
In reality though, like, who were the people that weren't being rational? Like Kanji, Yosuke and Naoto. Naoto probably wouldn't do anything. Kanji might, but Yosuke's the only one that would be like problematic and try something stupid. We could have just pinned him down, easy peasy. There we go, there's the investigation team done. We did it, Reddit. We did it. The Fool Arcana, that would be me. If I was in a Persona game, I'd be the Fool. That or the Twat, but I don't think that's an Arcana. Wait, a new social link? What the fuck? Have we got one with the Judgment?
Hey, you guys? What are you doing? You can't be in here.
Oh, crap!
We were keeping an eye on the suspect. The police officers outside seem to have their hands full helping Dojima-san. If Namatame were to escape, it would be a disaster for the police's reputation. And their trust in you, Adachi-san.
Oh, I see. We'll tighten security from now on, and I'll arrange for him to be transported out as soon as possible. So, if you guys can keep quiet about being in here, I'd really appreciate it.
Fucking Adachi, the real MVP.
How is he, Doctor? He seemed to be extremely agitated a moment ago.
He seems fine for now, but he really needs his rest. Outside, everyone. Doctor's orders.
Understood.
We should go too. Let's get back to Nanako-chan's room. So what's this thing we're missing, huh?
To tell the truth, there's something that's bothering me too. Why did he start killing people in the first place?
Well, he said himself it was to save them, right? So, he killed his lover in order to save her and kept going?
The police speculated the first murder was related to the affair, so they called in Namatame for questioning. But everything in his testimony and his bearing, no matter what they looked at, they found nothing suspicious.
I'm trying to remember the link between the reporter and him. And the fair, yeah, sorry, the link is in like, how it then could be translated to him getting involved with the Midnight Channel. Okay.
If he truly is twisted enough to believe that murder is a means of saving people,
I don't think he is.
that would have shown through.
I think he was convinced. I think the whole thing about people appearing on TVs is still... That was an angle. For sure. But I'm trying to think. I don't know.
Maybe he faked it real well. Or maybe he started out with a normal motive and got a taste for killing after the first time.
No, if that were the case, his motive for killing that announcer would be even more inexplicable. Namatame and his wife were separated at the time. Both Misuzu Hiragi and himself testified that she had discarded him.
Okay.
Hiragi also knew about Yamano beforehand, and Namatame was shocked to hear of Yamano's death. Their relationship was known and was not strained to the point of murder. There's simply no motive in the affair angle. The police invested a great deal of effort into investigating this.
Never mind then.
Therefore, we have no convincing motive for Namatame to kill Mayumi Yamano, although her name was written in Namatame's own diary.
His reason for killing her.
It's still possible that he was crazy to begin with and no one realized, right?
I think that's a bit far-fetched. I keep skipping Kanji's lines.
This is so confusing!
I don't mean to.
I don't really get any of this.
Hey, we could hear you in there. This is a hospital. Maybe you should quiet down a little.
Oh, there you are, all of you. Please come with me immediately.
Huh? What's going on?
What are you waiting for? Hurry!
Okay, so Nana goes back. Oh. What the fuck?
Where am I? Is this Teddy's world?
Welcome to the Persona 4 sequel, Teddy's World. Coming soon to Google Stadia.
This doesn't quite feel like it, though. I remember being at the hospital. That's right, Nana-chan.
He walks the lonely
I
road.
couldn't do anything. Why do I even exist? I couldn't keep my promise.
Is Teddy gonna relapse?
I lost my reason to be there. That's it. I remember now. So, it was true. Guys! Sensei! What should I do?
Yeah, fair enough, Joel. I don't hate him.
There they are.
And she's
Nanako-chan
alive
came
again.
around.
Huh? What did you just say?
Nanako-chan's...
Is all of this the same, this scene, Joel? Alright, we'll skip this then.
I couldn't save.
Oh, plot. Teddy had a moment of realization about his purpose, basically, Ben.
Why? Mayumi. And that girl, too.
Okay, so he... Is he...
I couldn't save them.
I couldn't save them. Is he talking about saving them from himself? So it's like... Hear me out. No, maybe not. He has to be aware of his other self. Maybe his motive is he's trying to save people from going in the TV. But sadly, they all end up getting in the TV. No, maybe not. It'll be explained, yeah, okay.
Huh? What's the matter? Feeling guilty all of a sudden? Sheesh.
Fucking classic policeman on guard character. He was my favourite character.
I can't reach him. Did that stupid bear forget to charge the battery?
We took a quick look around the hospital, but there's no sign of him. I wonder where he went.
Ooh, snow.
Oh, it's snow.
Hey, you're right. Wow, it's been a while since I last saw real snow. It doesn't look that pretty, though, because of this fog.
I guess this makes it the first snow of the year. It's freezing. Let's go home. Hey, Yosuke, if you find Teddy, don't forget to contact us, alright?
I know. Let's meet up at the special headquarters tomorrow. Man, that Ted. I hope he just went back home by himself. He's probably fine. But I'll hurry home just in case. Well, see you tomorrow.
Yunez, of course, yeah, for the headquarters. Hmm. Well, that's a bit of a heavy... This is a heavy day, chat. Gonna be honest. Right, I'm gonna end it here. A lot of shit happened. A lot of shit happened. Cool. So, we'll continue Dave's delve into trying not to get the crap endings. Or maybe... I don't know. Joel, would you recommend trying to see all the endings if I can? Or is it a big waste of time? There's one you definitely cannot get, okay. I can't say why, okay, alright. Fair enough. Cool, well, anyway. We'll continue on Saturday, I believe, is the next time I'm playing Persona. Yeah, I think it's Saturday. Yeah, cool. Anyway, thank you Joel and Ben for hanging around. Thank you anyone that lurked as well. And yeah, we will be back Saturday. Good stuff. Alright, in a bit guys. Take care.